let's talk about Napheesa Collier and the WNBA. Let me bring up her things real quick. Okay. I don't have the full quotes, but all I said, but this is what I have. Collier said Cathy Engelbert told her only losers complain about the refs. That Collier said Engelbert told her that Caitlin Clark should be grateful for the WNBA because the league is responsible for her sponsorship deals. And this other stuff is none a big deal. But she basically just it's this feud with the Players Association and WNBA. They want to get paid for what they worth. And those comments, right, Cathy Engelbert, those were really bad comments. But what is your take on Napheesa Collier comments on the WNBA? Oh, snap.
The one that just shows me that Cappy does not care about her players because she also brought up officiating and how bad the officiating was and to change that. And they basically told her Kathy's assistant texted Napheesia's agent basically saying that, the reason why she got hurt and the reason why players are getting hurt is not because of the refs. And I disagree because they let a lot of bad fouls go. That's the reason why Napheesa got hurt twice this year. So Kathy, I think that she needs to step down as commissioner. There needs to be another commissioner because she's showing that she obviously doesn't care about her players. She obviously doesn't care about growing the league. She obviously doesn't care about the players' health at all. I think that she needs to resign or they need to release her and find a new commissioner. I don't think she should be able to negotiate the next collective bargaining agreement with them after these comments because I don't think Napheesa is lying. Why would she come out and just lie about something like that? And then the fact that you said that about Kaylin, who's one of your most popular players in the W right now, that makes no sense. You're basically saying you better be grateful that I gave you a platform to play on. So now you're showing a sense of entitlement when this league isn't even about you; it's about the players. So I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I think that she needs to step down. I think they need to let her go. Yeah.
And I like that everybody who like players, they backed her. They didn't say
hmm
they
Even
didn't say
NBA.
nothing. They backed her. And I think she was telling the truth. I think those comments were
hmm
crazy. Those were some crazy comments. I just feel like when you have like we talked about it before we even got on. Like the WNBA was still like a good. It's a good like organization. I can't think of the word like sports league. That's why a good league. It's still a good league. But what Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have done has just been amazing. Like let's just be honest. And I can tell the truth. I was watching way more WNBA last year when Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese was in the league. That's just fact for me. I
hmm
can admit to that. I was not really watching. I like knew about stuff. And like when it was like a finals or playoffs, I might tune in every once in a while, but I didn't tune in as much as last year, like when it was Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. That's just the truth. And a lot of people did. And they was already big even in college. They were big. And they brought all the other fans to the W.
From college, yeah.
And then you just say, she better be grateful. You be grateful. Because
hmm
without Kayla Clark, I guarantee you wasn't going to be a lot of people. Even though Paige had an amazing, great year, she still wasn't as big as Kayla Clark. That's just
Nope.
facts. That's just
Yeah,
facts.
that's facts.
Even
Yeah.
though sometimes we thought throughout the year, hey, Paige probably had a better year, better rookie year than Kayla Clark. That's probably true. But she still wasn't as popular as Caitlin Clark. Just wasn't. Because she brought up Paige too. And it's like, and I'm happy I have all this other money outside of like just the WNBA. Because it sucks that these other WNBA players have to go overseas to play. It sucks.
hmm
Because for me at least, I know basketball, and you are probably different. I don't want to go to overseas all the time, like every off season to hoop just to pay everything. I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy my off season, but I technically think that's not off season. If you got to play every time after the end of the season, they
Shit,
probably
you don't
pay
get one.
more. Yeah, so I should feel grateful, and you should feel grateful too. I agree with you 100%. They probably need to get rid of her, and it's gonna be a lockout because they still haven't agreed on anything, and it
hmm
sucks. It freaking sucks. They should, and it's like, why would you just what made you even think that?
First off, even if you did think that, why did you say that to her? Because you thought that she wasn't gonna say nothing. You thought what the lady say about LeBron? You thought she was just gonna shut up and dribble? That's what you thought, bro. They've been treat, bro. I think what really set Napheesa off is because they ended up saying she had a grade 2 tear in her ankle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's from the officiating, bro. Because they're not calling fouls. So if they're not calling fouls, guess what the other player's gonna do? They're gonna hack the other player back, like even worse than what they did. So it's crazy, bro. Like Napheesa said, she's not committed to making the league better. She's not committed to transforming the league. She's not committed to the players. All she cares about is the revenue that's being brought in to the W. That's all she cares about. And you can't be a commissioner like that. Because Napheesa was also saying, like, when she got hurt, the commission didn't check up on her at all. And the WNBA is more of like as an intimate, setting because it's less players. So it's like you can't check up on one of your best players in the league. She said, I forgot what person she said checks up on every injured player. I forgot dude's name, but one of the dudes that's is in the top of the organization. He checks on every single injured player. So as a commissioner, you can't do the same thing. Like, you don't care about these girls at all. She doesn't need to be there anymore, bro. It's time for her to go.
You think they scared of the unrivaled league? Think they see that as a threat?
The W, yeah.
Think they see it as a threat?
Because if they have a lockout, guess what all them WNBA players gonna do? Go right to unrivaled.
And it's another one too. Remember, I was telling you about that last year. It's another league they do. It's unrivaled.
It's the one where Brittany, Brianna Stewart, and Napheesa.
That's unrivaled. I forgot, bro. It's another one though. It's like two different leagues. It's unrivaled, and it's let me see. Other
Athletes Unlimited.
That's it right there. It's unrivaled and Athletes Unlimited. That's two other leagues they got to worry about. And they do pay more, but it's a small sample size too, so it's not as much as obvious. But they do pay more. They do pay more than the W. And honestly, though, I mean, when it just comes in like the women's league and period, and I agree. I think somebody said this too. I think it was on Player's Choice. They need more women to come and back them women, bro. I'm just talking about fans in general. You need more women. Because women, I think they said, it was like, women be thirsty as hell to go to an NBA game, but don't be thirsty to go to a WNBA game.
I mean, granted, though, a lot of women don't watch basketball. A lot of women don't watch basketball.
No, that's true.
They'd rather go to an NBA game than a WNBA game because a NBA game is quote unquote, well, no, it is bigger than a WNBA game. So,
but we need them to come to them. We need the support from other women, like men. Men go support whatever, but we can get them women, which makes a majority of the world. It helps, but we don't get that. But Napheesa Collier, man, I don't mind her saying the comments like it publicly. She was fed up, and like with the refs thing and all that, they say the refs are terrible. But I don't mind her saying that she was fed up. She said, "Man, look, this is what y'all commissioner said about you. This is what y'all said about you, and all of us. So I'm with her. You need to probably get the boot, girl. You will get the boot."
Now I wonder who they gonna bring in. I wonder since the NBA is the parent company to the WNBA. I mean, that'd probably be too much on his plate. But I was gonna say, what if they had Adam Silver as the commissioner? But they probably gonna give it to somebody else. I wonder is the vice commissioner, the guy that's directly under Adam Silver. What if he goes over there? Because Adam Silver isn't retiring no time soon as the commissioner.
Adam Silver been tweaking himself, so he ain't been no better recently even.
I mean, but at least he gave the players a voice. I mean, they already had a voice, but he's more lenient with the players. He actually cares about the players. And you do need a commissioner that cares about the players. Because I think David Stern, he cared about the players, but he was more so money hungry than he was caring about it. The players came second. With Cathy, they don't even be on the totem. They're not even on the totem pole.
Bro, what did Adam Silver say? Because I remember I quote tweeted like a last week. He said something. I'm like, brother, what are we doing?
About the
like,
viewership?
It was viewership. It was something else, bro. He said something else,
About
bro.
highlights? About the highlights. About how like if you guys don't want to watch the full games, you can go on YouTube or stuff like that.
Something.
NBA after look at the highlights.
No, that was crazy. But it was something else. It was something else. Once we get off here, I'll probably bring it up. But Adam Silver ain't been no better recently. He ain't been no better. But I agree though. He's better than what Cathy Engelbert has done. She over there tweaking, bro. Be grateful you got Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and all them. Be grateful. Like you have, I don't care what you people think. Yes, are they as good as Magic and Larry? No. But are they Magic and Larry the WNBA? Technically, yes. You're fumbling your Magic and Larry. You're fumbling it. Literally have your Magic and Larry, you're fumbling. Now, granted, we talked to, the Sky ain't bad, but it doesn't matter. You're fumbling your Larry and Magic.
And then think about it, bro. This is the one time that I've seen more women athletes have a signature shoe. Caitlin has one. Sabrina has one. Asia has one. Aaliyah Boston talked about she's gonna get one soon. And to be honest, I don't think she deserves one. She's been not living up to hype. But there's more women getting signature shoes left and right, bro. We haven't seen that in years. Because I don't even what it didn't. I think Lisa Leslie had a signature shoe. I can't remember any other WNBA player having a signature shoe.
I don't remember either. The Aces almost sold against the Fever, man. They almost sold. Boy, they would have lost against the Fever with no Kelsey Mitchell when she got hurt. They letting Odyssey Sims go out there and be crazy. I'm like, bro, there's no way y'all about to lose this game.
Y'all lose this Diana Taurasi. My fault, go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish.
I was gonna say only players that women that had signature shoes: Ella Deladon, Candace Parker, Diana, Cynthia Cooper, Dawn Staley, Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops. And that's within years and years ago. Now we have 5 women within the last year or two, because Brianna got one, Sabrina, Angel, Asia, and Caitlin. So that's 5 players in the last 2-3 years to get a shoe. And y'all fumbling this?
They're fumbling. But yeah, man, Aces, they're gonna win the finals. I have them winning. They'll beat the Mercury, bro. Even though they did almost sell,
no, man.
They
struggled against the Fever, dog. If they struggled against the Fever, I don't know.
They got the best player, bro, so they got a chance. Hey, Kelsey Gray came up clutch in overtime, though. I give her credit. She came up clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Came up clutch.
Kelsey Gray a hooper.
She old, though. She old as hell. She like Chris Paul, but not like Chris Paul. She old as hell.
She an old stud bud. She the old stud bud.
No, that's crazy. Stud bud's crazy.